Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the channel. And as you can see, we're continuing here in Trim, and that is Trim Castle. And this here is the only remaining gate into the town. So this is the Sheep Gate, and it's the only remaining medieval gate into the town. And just up there is the Yellow Tower, and that's where we're headed. But you can see that part of the old wall of the town is still here as well. So this is the Sheep Gate, and it's the only surviving gateway to the town from the Middle Ages, the medieval period. So we're going to make our way up to the Yellow Tower, and the reason why it's called the Yellow Tower is because in the evening time when the sun hits it, it gives off a yellowy colour. Now, Trim contains more medieval buildings than any town in Ireland. It's situated on the banks of the River Boyne in an area of fertile plains. The town developed, of course, around Trim Castle, which I just showed you. And in the 13th century, the town was enclosed with a circuit of stone walls. And again, you can see some of the remaining stone walls, which are left anyway. Now, there was 3 friaries that were established here. There was an Augustinian friary in 1202, a Franciscan friary in 1260, and a Dominican friary in 1263, indicating the growing prosperity, of course, of the town. And you can see the lands around here. Beautiful. So the jagged yellow steeple, which I'm going to show you, was formerly a 7-storied church tower. So it was the tallest building in Ireland, and it belonged to St Mary's Augustinian Abbey. And as I say, it gets its name, the Yellow Tower, because of the colour of the stonework in the evening whenever the sun hits it. So this is it here. You can see some of the old walls that remain. So of course, the city of Londonderry, Carrickfergus town, are not the only towns to still have their walls. Trim has some of their walls still intact. But isn't that amazing? Absolutely beautiful. And that's the gatehouse of the castle. Now, in the later medieval period, Trim became an increasingly exposed frontier, standing between the hostile worlds of the Anglo-Normans and also the Gaelic Irish. So as I say, aside from Trim Castle, which of course dominates the town, you also have some of the old walls, and of course you've got the Sheep Gate that I showed you. So pretty unique. And of course, according to tradition, it was Patrick who founded the church at Trim. Now, the church was destroyed in 1108 and 1127. In both attacks, the people inside the church were actually burnt alive when the church was set on fire by the attackers. Of course, the Lacey family who built the castle, first the wooden castle and then the brick structure, or the block structure, they also have an association with the abbey in the 13th century. So the church was burnt again in 1368, and the abbey suffered during the time of King Henry VIII as well, and the dissolution of the monasteries, and of course the flames of the iconoclasm. Now, on the 15th of May 1542, agents of Henry VIII forced Geoffrey Dordis, St Mary's last abbot, to sign his own expulsion. And this is the yellow steeple. According to local tradition, the yellow steeple was actually used as a garrison against Cromwell's troops until the tower was destroyed. And the steeple was believed to have been destroyed by Cromwell's troops. So there you go. Pretty unique, isn't it? You don't really appreciate the height of this thing on camera, but when you're standing at it, my goodness, it is tall, I can tell you. Isn't that amazing? Definitely is some height when you're standing on it, like, no doubt about it. She was originally 7 stories. Going to talk a wee bit about that house there. That house has a connection with Jonathan Swift and also the Duke of Wellington, but not in this video. So there you go, folks. So thanks for watching, and God bless.